A second movement of monastic reform followed with Bernard of Clairvaux, one of the most powerful spiritual leaders of Christianity. He became the counselor of popes and kings of that time.
A holy life, a reputation for miraculous cures, and unusual eloquence made Bernard renowned, and he became the most powerful religious influence in France, and, in time, in all Western Europe. His deep devotion to the Virgin Mary and to the infant Jesus is evident in his work, which consists of about 330 sermons, some 500 known letters, and 13 treatises. His style, strong and eloquent, full of biblical allusions, and intensely personal and direct, has earned him the name Mellifluous Doctor.
In the meantime, monastics had taken hold of the papacy and started to lead the reform movement. The monk Hildebrand, who became Pope Gregory VII, is famous for the conflict about the investiture with the German Emperor Henry IV.
The investiture controversy or investiture contest was the most significant conflict between church and state in medieval Europe. In the 11th and 12th centuries, a series of popes challenged the authority of European monarchies over control of appointments, or investitures, of church officials such as bishops and abbots.
In the year 1075, Pope Gregory VII asserted that the deposal of an emperor was under the sole power of the Pope.
According to canon law, the Roman Church was founded by God alone, that the papal power was the sole universal power. In particular, a council held in the Lateran Forum decreed that only the Pope could appoint or depose churchmen or move them from see to see. This radical departure eliminated the practice of investiture, the divinely appointed monarch's right to invest a prelate.
By this time, Henry IV was no longer a child, and he continued to appoint his own bishops and refused to obey papal commands. He even reacted to Hildebrand's declaration by sending the Pope a letter, in which he withdrew his imperial support of Gregory as Pope in no uncertain terms.
The investiture controversy continued for several decades, as each succeeding pope tried to diminish imperial power by stirring up revolt in Germany. These revolts were gradually successful. Henry IV was succeeded upon his death in 1106 by his son Henry V, who had rebelled against his father in favor of the papacy, and who had gotten his father to renounce the legality of his anti-popes before he died.
Concordat of Worms, an agreement reached by Pope Callistus II and Holy Roman Emperor Henry V, put an end to the struggle over investiture, making the popes and bishops independent of imperial control.